on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is an OTB extra for you guys on your October 12th, 2023. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining me right here on your Thursday afternoons, wherever you may be. Guys, we got two news stories here for you guys today. We got one involving WarGames and WWE Survivor Series that is happening in Chicago. And speaking of Chicago, we got the Chicago native CM Punk. Is he really on his way back to the world of professional wrestling known as the WWE? We got all the news right here from Fightful Select, so you guys are not going to want to miss anything when we talk about all of that. Make sure to hit the like button, turn on the bell for all notifications as you subscribe to the channel. That way you guys never miss an upload. We upload basically almost every single day here on the channel, so you guys are not going to want to miss anything here in the month of October. We have been absolutely killing it as of late, so you guys still want to be on track for all the stuff that is going to be happening right here on OTB in the month of October. We absolutely love all the love and support that you guys have been giving us over the course of the last few years, and we are not stopping anytime soon. Guys, follow me on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below, but you guys can hit me up on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @PhillyMatt_. You guys have been absolutely killing it with all the love and support on my social medias as of late, so I appreciate you guys for all the love and support over on that front. And I want to, just have you guys go down to the link in the description. It's getting cold outside, guys. Go get the merchandise. The OTB merchandise is down there, along with my merch and Loft's merch. So go check them out. They're down in the description below. Go to the WWE Shop affiliate link. It's my personal link, but anything that I get from that link goes directly back into the channel. That way we can just, continue to make great content for you guys. And thank you to our sponsor tonight, which is absolutely the 100% amazing application known as SeatGeek, an application you can use on your phone or on the interwebs to get the best deals for tickets anywhere you want to go. Just make sure you use the code OTB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase using the application. That way, you know that we sent you over there to get the best deals for the best prices. Thank you, SeatGeek, for being a part of our family. We love being a part of yours. But guys, we got to get right in to this news because this news is absolutely insane. So, a big update for WWE Survivor Series from Fightful Select and Sean Ross Sapp. Survivor Series is on the horizon, and we've learned some news associated with it. Fightful Select has confirmed that as of this week, WarGames is being planned for WWE Survivor Series 2022. Saw the first ever main roster WWE WarGames matches in Boston, Massachusetts, which were absolutely fantastic. We saw both a men's and women's WarGames match taking place in that year. And again, absolutely fantastic stuff that we saw there. So far, we've heard that the men's match is completely on the table and haven't heard one way or another. And it was heavily implied that the Judgment Day would be a part of said match, but the details around that are far from confirmed. So guys, Judgment Day looks like they're going to be a part of the WarGames match this year. I personally predict that it's going to be a 6-on-6 WarGames match, and I already put this out there on social media if you guys have not seen that yet, but you guys can go check that out now. I personally have the WarGames match as follows. The Judgment Day in Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio with the Bloodline members of Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso with Roman Reigns. I do believe Roman Reigns is going to be a part of the WarGames match again this year. And the following would be the babyface side of things. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, who are the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, LA Knight and John Cena. Now, I know John Cena being a part of WarGames is definitely a bit of a stretch because, Hollywood is always going to call the man. And, with everything going down right now in terms of Hollywood, he could be gone in any moment's notice. But I do believe it could be a 6-on-6 WarGames. And if not, you can still expect a 5-on-5 with the Judgment Day, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, with Cody, LA Knight, Sammy, KO, and Jey Uso. That's what I personally predict. If it's anything, it's going to be a 5-on-5 without Roman and Cena, or it could involve Roman and Cena, depending on where things go. Either way, I should say, we are definitely going to get a men's War Games match this year, and I absolutely love every single second of that. Because, man, that is absolutely fantastic, and we should get a War Games match. War Games should be a yearly Survivor Series tradition. Just know there's so much you can do when it comes to a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match. You could build around that type of a match. But at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do, and you definitely should not be doing the champion versus champion stuff anymore. That is not what you should be doing for Survivor Series, and I never liked that to begin with. So, War Games is the right way to go about it. We'll most likely get a women's War Games match as well, but that right now is still up in the air. The men's, that's most likely going to happen, and we're going to be seeing that in Chicago this year. Speaking of Chicago, though, because, the Chicago native, known as CM Punk, there's a ton of stuff going around with CM Punk as of late. CM Punk getting fired from AEW. He wants to possibly go back to WWE. Some people, in terms of the fan base, want to see CM Punk back in WWE. Most fans don't. Some fans that didn't really care for him in AEW want to see him back in WWE. Some fans that really liked him in WWE didn't really care for him much in AEW. So fans, they don't know what the hell they want nowadays. But WWE sources say that CM Punk and WWE are not in talks. Another day, more CM Punk news. WWE Fastlane came and went without Triple H being asked about CM Punk at the post-show media presser, but we're told that as far as people have heard from him, CM Punk is not planned for a WWE return. Fightful spoke with those high up in the WWE that any reports of CM Punk signing with the WWE are completely false, and additionally, on October 10th, so just 2 days ago, the claim internally is that WWE is not in conversations with CM Punk about a possible comeback. There were several within the company that wanted to make that clear to fans, expecting him to possibly be seen at WWE Survivor Series this year. As with anything in wrestling, things can change. But WWE sources are adamant that as of right now, the two sides are not in talks. Fightful reported that Punk had feelers talking to people within WWE about how it should be approached. One source close to Punk told Fightful that they believe that to be accurate, and from what they've heard from Punk, was waiting to see on if they'd approach him. When reaching out to Punk in the last week, Fightful had not heard back. And of course they're not going to hear back, because at the end of the day, I really only think there's going to be 4 people, excluding CM Punk and his team, obviously, that are going to be knowing of CM Punk's return to the WWE. That is Vince McMahon, that is Triple H, that is Ari Emmanuel, and that is Nick Khan. Those are the only 4 people that are going to be known of a CM Punk possible return for Survivor Series, for the Royal Rumble, for later on next year for a WrestleMania return. Who freaking knows? But at the end of the day, those are the only 4 people, plus CM Punk. Those are really only going to be the 5 people that know of a possible CM Punk comeback within the WWE. Nobody's gonna know. We don't know as fans. The dirt sheets don't know about it. Sean doesn't know. David, David, David Regreca doesn't know probably, but Dave Meltzer doesn't know. Brian Alvarez doesn't know. Nick Hausman doesn't know. Nobody knows. Nobody is going to know besides those four people that I mentioned and CM Punk for a possible CM Punk return to the WWE. And that's the only way that it should be going down. We should not know if a CM Punk return is imminent for Survivor Series or later down the line or what have you. Because at the end of the day, we should want to see that happen, but we should want to be surprised when that happens. We don't want to just expect it. Come on now, people. I hate knowing things about the world of pro wrestling nowadays. I want to be surprised. So if anything, if we are going to get surprised, let us be surprised about it because it's going to be a great moment. And I do believe it is going to happen. I do believe that WWE and CM Punk are going to be in bed with each other once again. But CM Punk is going to have to be on his best behavior. And knowing that how things went on the first time around with CM Punk in WWE, he will be on his best behavior because he wants to prove to Tony Khan that he funked up. And so does WWE. WWE wants to prove to AEW that they fucked up on Jade Cargill, that they fucked up on Brian Pillman Jr., who looked fantastic. And now they want to prove that they fucked up with CM Punk. So, of course, things are going to be happening in a faster rate, but who knows? At the end of the day, it's only going to be those four people in Vince, Triple H, Ari Emmanuel, and Nick Khan that are going to be known of a possible CM Punk return to the WWE. So, several talent outright asked those in power about a possibility of a return for CM Punk to WWE this week, and we're told as of things stand, that as things stands, he wasn't he wasn't coming back to the company at this time. And the fact that the company or the roster of said company is asking these higher ups about a possible CM Punk return, they're not going to tell the talent. Why would they tell the talent? Why would they tell the talent? Seth Rollins has gone on record to say that he just does not give a shit about CM Punk. He's gone on record to say that I'll work with CM Punk if it ever actually has to happen, but I'm not gonna like it. And Roman Reigns has said the same exact thing. So they're not going to know. None of the talent is going to know about a possible CM Punk return. The only people that should know and that are going to know are the four people that I mentioned previously. That's it. That's it. That's all. And it's crazy that the fact that the talent is even asking the higher ups in power if this is actually going to happen. For those asking, we did press sources on the numerous teases that have been going around with the possible CM Punk teases that have been showing up on TV as of late for Raw, SmackDown, what have you. And the higher ups and top WWE talent are saying that they're sure that most of the stuff that has been going on are not being cleared ahead of time and might be wrestlers doing it themselves, with the WWE talent saying that they might even be doing it to get under CM Punk's skin, and you're free as a reader to believe that or not. It just depends on however you take it. But at the end of the day, if talent is really doing, I mean, Shinsuke did a GTS. We're, going back in yesteryear's promos from Ring of Honor to, decode some words that either Michael Cole said or Seth Rollins said or what have you. Many people are trying to decode wordings and everything like that because of Punk's promos from Ring of Honor in yesteryears or whatever, and the GTS and all that kind of stuff. Corey Graves has even said some stuff on commentary. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has been, depicting to be CM Punk references in the world of WWE. And if they are to get under CM Punk's skin, I can totally see that. But at the end of the day, if CM Punk's going to come back to WWE, CM Punk is going to come back to WWE. It's just only a matter of time if that is actually going to be the case. So if they're trying to get under CM Punk's skin, is it going to work at the end of the day? If CM Punk's going to come back, he'll come back, and he's going to make a lot of money doing it. So to reiterate, these are claims within WWE, included by higher ups and far up the chain as things go. Plans change, negotiations happen, etc., etc. Negotiations are going to happen, and I feel like they are going to be happening, especially around the Survivor Series time. Survivor Series happens at the end of November. CM Punk has said that he is basically good till the end of November. So what does that have in store? What does that even mean? Does Tony Khan still have that whole non-compete clause for CM Punk because of the firing? That is a damn sure that is the case, but we don't know when that goddamn thing ends, so we don't know what's going to be happening. So at the end of the day, we kind of just have to sit on our hands and see if CM Punk actually does return in Chicago for Survivor Series, or weeks prior, or weeks ahead, or maybe, the Rumble, a surprise entrant in the Rumble for 2024. Who knows? But at the end of the day, CM Punk is going to still be making the rounds when it comes to rumors about possibly making a return to WWE. And like I said earlier, and possibly other videos that I have made about CM Punk on the channel here, I welcome it. I welcome it because it helps out the channel, because of everything that is going on right now. It is going to be big money needed to be made with CM Punk back in the world of WWE. And it's just going to be better off for business as a whole, not only for WWE, but in the world of pro wrestling and for the world of content creation. Not only just for my TikTok, not only just for the OTB YouTube channel, but just for the wrestling landscape here in social media as a whole. It's going to be a big thing if CM Punk does return to WWE, and it's going to be even bigger if things continue to go on the path that they have been going on as of late. And it's going to be even more. There's going to be a lot more chaos if it actually does happen. And again, I invite the chaos, but not many people actually do. So it just depends on how you look at things. But at the end of the day, guys, if CM Punk does return to WWE, it's up to your guys' interpretation and perspective on how you guys want to see that go down. But I welcome it, and it could be a really, really cool thing to see within the world of professional wrestling. That's all I have for you guys today on this OTB Extra. I appreciate you guys all for, checking out the channel, and we will see you guys tomorrow night for the Friday Night SmackDown post show right here on OTB. Roman Reigns returns to the WWE finally again, and we will see where things go when it comes to Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, because they lost their match against John Cena and LA Knight. So what's going to be happening there is Roman Reigns going to be defending his undisputed title in Saudi or is he going to be defending at Survivor Series or what have you? We're going to have to figure things out for the month of October, for the rest of it, and for the month of November with Crown Jewel and Survivor Series coming up. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world of WWE right now, and I can't wait to see what happens for the rest of the year in the world of the WWE. Thank you so much for joining me right here on this OTP Extra. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out, and I'll talk to you guys later on tomorrow night for the Friday Night SmackDown post show. Talk to you guys later.